Federal lawmakers in the Senate and the House of Representatives are on recess. Nevertheless, the Senate Committee on Appropriations sat to continue work on the 2018 budget.
The National Assembly is still working on the 2018 budget, more than 3 months into 2018. Committees in the Senate and House of Representatives have been receiving government ministries and agencies who are defending their 2018 budgets before the committees. On Thursday, 5th April, the Senate Committee on Appropriations held a meeting with a special advisor to the President on the National Social Investment Program, Mrs. Mariam Uwais. The meeting was convened for committee members to understand the workings of the program. And few minutes into the meeting, the chairman of the committee, Senator Danjuma Goje, raised some questions over the workings of the Social Investment Program.
Members of the National Assembly are also not happy with you. Many people complained that they have not seen the impact of this project, notwithstanding the magnitude of the amount involved. For me, I want to tell you, I am from Gombe State. I represent Gombe Central. This project has been there for how many years now? Two, is it 2 or 3 years? 2. I have not yet seen one single boy who has come to tell me that he has benefited from your 500 billion naira. You have all got your way, 500 billion naira approved with no deduction of 1 naira. So because of this and many other things that my colleagues will bring, we feel you have to explain to Nigerians how far this year program has gone.
You may kindly recall that a sum of 500 billion naira was appropriated in 2017, out of which 100 billion was allocated to the social housing scheme that is being run by the Minister of Finance. Out of the balance of 400 billion, only 90 billion has been released to us for the year 2017. The releases to each of the programs are as follows. For 2016, we got 185 billion out of 400. No, 85. 85 only. Yes. This year, we've got 90.
90 only?
Yes. Out of 400. 100 is given to Ministry of Finance for the housing scheme. We don't have any oversight over that.
Committee members also queried the lack of clarity of the beneficiaries of the 500 billion naira appropriated for the program annually.
You have spent this 175 billion naira in 2 years. My state has been completely out of this. Now, he asked one simple question, saying, look, if you read the heading of this report, you are saying summary of beneficiaries enrolled and paid in each state. Who is the approving authority for all your expenditures? Who?
I come from Ondo Central. Akure, Ondo, and all the others. That's the biggest senatorial district in my state. And for me to say that I don't know anybody that is working on this presupposes to me that there might be fake people that have been submitted to you that could not be verified.
Mrs. Uwais was given the opportunity to respond to areas of concern raised by committee members.
Our money, our accounts are in budget and planning. This gentleman, the Deputy Director, Ademola Ali, is the Deputy Director that handles all the requests. When we generate the schedule of people to be paid, we send it to budget and planning. Budget and planning now sends it to NIBS. It's the TSA that they use. Now, our structure is that there's an interministerial committee of those ministers whose mandates are relevant to what we do.
Who approves finally? There must be one who approves the schedule. Who does the approval?
It's the steering committee. We pass it to the minister. The Minister of State for Budget and Planning then would be the approving authority. Because we send the whole list to her, covering letter, I sign that these beneficiaries are due for payment. I send the letter to her with the list of the schedule. She now passes it through the audit and their internal systems, and then it gets paid. Ondo had a particular problem because initially they didn't buy into the program. But as soon as the new governor got in, he appointed somebody that came in to engage us. And we asked for those people, the civil servants in the state.
Now, this is where we draw the curtains on this week's edition of The Gavel. If you have any views on any of the issues discussed, please email us on thegavel@channelstv.com. Thank you for staying with us, and see you again next week.